This occurrence took place way back in 2017, but it still haunts me to this day, and it will for the rest of my life. My name is Kyle, and I used to be part of my small town's hockey team, the Wolverines. It was nearing the end of the season, and we were scheduled to play against a team that had a reputation of being quite aggressive and good. I can't remember many details of the game because of what happened next. We won the game. I don't remember the score, but the coach did his usual final talk as everyone else was filing out of the stadium. When that was done, we started making our way towards the locker room when our coach yelled that he had to make a phone call and told us to put away the nets for the weekend. No one took up that offer after winning one of the biggest games of the season, so I figured I would be the one to do it. I really had to go to the bathroom though, so before I put them away, I took off my blades and ran to the locker room. After I did my business, I saw that my team was making their way to the exit celebrating the win. How nice of them. Now I really have to put these away myself. I didn't have the energy to yell after them. I was just going to catch up with them afterwards. I put on my skates and started dragging one of the nets towards storage when I heard a slam coming from the locker room. Was someone still there? I didn't see anyone when I walked back from going to the bathroom. I must have missed him, I thought. I continued hauling the net and went back for the other one. I was in the storage room when I heard a whistling sound coming from, I couldn't tell, the locker room? By the exit? I called out expecting that one of my teammates decided to wait for me, but no response. I peered my head out and didn't see anyone. I turned my head towards the locker room and my blood went cold. I saw a face, peering from inside the locker room, barely visible. I could just see the top part of its face. I would have figured it was someone from my team, but this thing, didn't have eyes. I was looking at a bald, horrifying creature with two large black holes where their eyes should be. I was frozen. I saw it slowly retreat back into the locker room, disappearing in seconds. My heart was in my throat. I didn't know what I was seeing. I still couldn't move. All I could do was stare where that thing was. I snapped back to reality and turned to go towards the exit. Just then, I heard a screech from the locker room and manic footsteps getting louder and louder. I frantically skated towards the door with tears swelling in my eyes. All I could hear was the rapid beating of my heart about to burst from my chest and the blade skidding across the ice. Just as I was about to reach the door, the lights went out. I felt like throwing up. I tried the door, and of course, it was locked. At that moment, I thought I was going to die. I was trapped. I started banging on the door, crying for help in case anybody was still outside. And then heard the most ear-piercing scream come from just behind me, and I thought, this is it. I closed my eyes tightly, waiting for something to happen. But suddenly, the lights flickered on, and my coach appeared in the doorway of the rink. He looked confused and asked what I was still doing in the building. He didn't see my distress until I was halfway to him, tears dripping from my face. He looked concerned, still confused. He asked me what happened, and I didn't know what to say. Do I tell the truth? He's going to think I'm insane. I told him I thought I saw someone in the locker room and for him to go check. He still looked confused and concerned, like why would I be this upset if I just saw a person? But he obliged and went to go inspect. I stood right behind him the whole time while he was calling out to see if there was anyone in there. Nothing came up, and just like that, he turned and walked out. As I was leaving, I saw a single slash mark on one of the lockers. It wasn't until I got home that night when I saw a similar slash down my back. I still have no idea what happened to me that night. No one understood my sudden absence, and I am the only one who has this burden of knowing why I quit. I never stepped foot in that arena again, and I'm not planning on ever going back.